Have you ever wanted to do something really awesome, but you kind of got stuck in analysis paralysis and trying to figure out what you should do, and you really wanted everything to be perfect before you got started? Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Masterminded, that's this channel. And this year, I want to do something different. I really want to help Christian entrepreneurs think like Jesus in the marketplace. And behind me, you'll see tons of equipment. I've got a switcher, I've got a teleprompter, I've got a roadcaster, I've got a stream deck, I've got all kinds of things, cameras and stuff. And I've been putting off starting these videos because I have to have everything just right to get started. And what I realize is I'm getting caught in trying to make everything perfect before I just hit record and get started. There's a sense that you need to be good. You need to kind of have things prepared. You just want to throw up videos on the internet without putting some thought into them. But then, have you ever just been so stuck in trying to make everything perfect that you end up doing nothing? Well, I just heard this story the other day, and it blew my mind, and it made me realize that I just need to hit record. Maybe you can identify with this, because I think we all suffer with trying to make everything perfect before we actually get started. Imagine a guy who wants to be a lumberjack. It's just his thing. Maybe his family members were lumberjacks and he just thinks it's cool. He's got friends that are doing it and he just likes the idea. So step one, he goes and buys an axe. Okay, you need an axe to chop wood, so that's what he does. But as he gets the axe and he holds it in his hand, he realizes that the axe it's not sharp. It needs to be sharpened. And so you can't just start chopping trees. You gotta have a sharp tool. And that makes a lot of sense. So what he does is he spends an entire day just sharpening it, getting it perfect. I mean, you can cut, bread with this thing, it's so sharp. And then at the end of the day, he realizes that the axe handle is kind of rough. So he spends some time sanding it down, making it smooth. And then he realizes, well, if I'm going to be holding this axe all day long, the last thing I need is some splinters in my hands. So what does he do? He goes buy some gloves. He gets the gloves and he feels the axe in his hand. It feels really, really good. But then it dawns on him. If I start chopping trees and I hit that tree, what if a splinter comes out of the tree and hits me in the eye? Well, you shouldn't go out into the woods and start chopping trees without thinking of safety. So he buys himself some goggles. Well, this goes on and on. He buys a jacket, he buys the right boots, he needs a trailer to haul the wood with. And all of this perpetual preparing leaves him in a position where he never does one thing, and that's chopping a tree. And so when I heard this story, I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. I've got all the equipment, but I'm not doing the one thing that I need to do, which is just hit record, just get started. And then when you need those other things, that can come along the way. And so have you ever been like that? You want to do something. Maybe it's the new year. You're saying, I'm going to lose weight this year. Or I'm going to do all these different things. And you get yourself so caught in preparing that you fool yourself into thinking that you're actually doing something. Well, I'm preparing, I'm getting everything ready, but you're not doing the one thing you said you wanted to do. So if you're anything like me, I just wanted to say that I feel that same thing. And so if you feel like that, just hit record. Just go to the gym. Just take your dog for a walk. Just read that first chapter in the Bible somewhere. Just open it up and just start somewhere and read and take the journey. Like I said at the beginning, you don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. So do that. Take that first step, and I'm eventually going to get all of this mess figured out and laid out, but this is my first video saying, stop making everything perfect. Just start doing. So hopefully you got some value from that, and stick around for more videos as they come. All right, before I go, I always like to end it with this. Remember, love God, live with passion, and be masterminded.